Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play 8Doors. We are ready to start exploring the Frozen Plateau for real. I mean, only now that we actually have the tool for it, so we will get started on that in a moment. First things first though, this is a re-recording, I guess, because for the first time in a very long time actually, the latest Windows update messed up my sound settings. I thought that just wasn't a thing anymore. It used to happen every now and then, when my channel was still pretty new, and messed up a couple of things, but it hasn't really been a thing in years, I think. I keep checking, but this time I didn't, and my mic was disabled, or switched to something else, I don't know, either way. Yeah, I'm replaying the last two episodes I recorded, which also gives me a chance to maybe make a bit more progress than I did, because, I don't know, it wasn't amazing. I guess I made it most of the way through the area, but not all the way through, so some of it should still be new. But I wasted a lot of time exploring certain things to no avail, as it turned out, so we'll see if I can make a bit better time this time around, at least. What else? Oh yeah, you can talk to DeCroak. Remember that? That's a mechanic. The game tells you that, I think, really early on, in the tutorial section, basically, that you can click the left stick to talk to DeCroak. I don't know if you can always do that. I've definitely noticed that when you load into the game from the main menu, when you first load your save file, in the top right it shows you an icon that reminds you that you can talk to him, as well as your current number of dawns. And that bit of UI just disappears after a couple of seconds and never comes back, as far as I can tell, unless you quit to the menu and reload again. So yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but I did see that a couple of sessions ago, and I meant to talk to him, but then I forgot. But let's see what he actually has to say. First a Daradamian and now a corrupted red fugitive soul. I've got a bad feeling about this, Croak. I'm certain that someone is planning something big. Let's go inform the others at the Death Tavern. Been there, done that. Like Sul said, it's too dangerous to chase around a fugitive soul. I think it'd be best to find the Guardian of Death that brought your father here and ask what happened. That's exactly what we're trying to do right now. The dispatch station manages the Guardians of Death. I'm sure there we can find the one who brought your father here. Just trust me and keep close. The great DeCroak will find your father. Sure. And it repeats. So my guess is that more DeCroak messages will just get added to the list, and you cycle through them. Also, there's this person who I noticed was missing from the tavern last time. She's right here. That's not the button to talk to people. There you go. Shoron. You! What are you doing here? I mean, I could ask you the same. Dispatch station, that's where I'm headed. You're heading to the dispatch station to find the Guardian of Death who brought your father here? I was actually just there. I received some information while I was there. Apparently a giant spectre has appeared at the peak of the Frozen Lands. Next boss. Don't even think about going there. Well, I don't think we have much of a choice. Guardian of Death, Sen. Stupid Sen. They left their weapon in their room. I'm sure they never even realized it all this time. They surely would have gotten done in by the dispatch manager if I didn't find their weapon for them. In their room? But they went on another mission without even thanking me for it. What a jerk. I'll give them a piece of my mind when they get back. So, I mean, I know at this point, but my theory at the time was that Sen was probably the person who, who we met in the mine, I think. Was it the mine, actually? No, I think it was not the mine. It was in the Barren Grounds, yeah. Somewhere around here. In fact, right next to the teleport, I think. And he told us that he had lost his weapon, and he remembered, the last time he remembered having it was back in the Crimson Mines. But then I never found it there, and kind of forgot about the whole thing. At some point, I was thinking, while in the mines, I was thinking, were we supposed to be looking for this guy's weapon here? But yeah, then I just never ended up finding it. And, well, apparently he got it back, and he never lost it, he just forgot it back in the tavern. But she helped him out, so it's good. Anyway, don't know if I'm really making better time here, but I had to address a couple of things, of course, so let's see if I can remember how to play the game as well. You got these icy waterfalls that hurt and block you. But I can do this. Alright. And we got new enemies. These aren't particularly dangerous or anything, they're just walking rocks that really don't do much. They get stun locked, so, you know. Oh yeah, this... I definitely wasted some time on, on this ledge here, because for some reason I thought I couldn't make this jump. When you can easily make it, I don't know, I guess I was still not sure how to handle those enemies, and... Oh, actually, hold on. Oh no. Never mind, it's all good. Can you look up and see things? You can kind of tell. Oh yeah, you can actually tell much better by just jumping. But there's a soul up there. I didn't definitely not notice that first time around, but of course now I know. Get these, I didn't count them, but there are so many of these lost climbing hooks everywhere in this area. It's kind of crazy. Alright, we got more of these stealthy platforms. We got these enemies here that I didn't really get at first. I mean, I still don't really get them. They're just weird. But I thought they were throwing, I don't know, their bits of their hair at you, but I think it's just rocks, actually. And they have that spooky melee attack. Right, over here we have another new enemy. It's an owl kind of thing, just sitting on the wall. And what they do is you get close and they shoot these gusts of wind at you. I think it's always exactly 5. And since they are stationary, you can just do something like this if you really want to. Because they do take a decent number of hits, otherwise it's kind of spooky just running in there and trying to get them before they start their next, you know, series of attacks. And we got another new enemy type here. Really slow. They also block you. Oh boy. Oh, I somehow got hit by that. Alright, when they die, they spawn 2 of these guys and some additional projectile thingies. But yeah, otherwise, they're not too bad. Alright, and then... Oh, we got those guys. Didn't think he was gonna shoot immediately. Yeah, a new version of those hedgehog snail things. And honestly, my least favorite element in this area, we got those shooters that just drop, or shoot horizontally as well, I think. These ice clumps that expand and linger for a while. It's just really inconvenient. Where are we going, actually? Honestly, let's just go here. This might be the way I took it first as well. Not that I'm necessarily trying to replicate exactly where I went the first time around, because that might not have been optimal. Actually, it wasn't bad, I think. So long as I don't repeat the same mistakes that I made. Which certainly I won't. Continue mostly using the umbrella, I suppose, because it's... Well, there are several places here specifically, and just, you know, in general, where you need to glide, and also there are going to be more of those ice waterfalls. Oh, so, gotta be ready for that. The big downside, I think that's a thing I talked about as well, in the Lost episode, basically. 3, 4, 5, get in there. Oh yeah, okay. If you do that, if you actually time it with the 5th hit, if you count the hits and get in there as soon as you can get them before they attack again. So that's nice. Yeah, so just as a weapon. Oh, you can up here as well. Okay, let's wait here. 3, 4, 5. That's a bit sketchy. Okay, never mind. That still worked. Yeah, the umbrella is just fine as a default weapon to replace the sword, basically. The damage is the same, I think. And you have the longer combo, which might be an advantage. The range is not as good. But, you know, that's not too big of an issue. But, of course, the one downside is that you cannot deflect projectiles, which is certainly something that has become kind of second nature after taking me a little while to get used to. You know, after I unlocked that, or I guess the sword always did that, right? So after getting the sword. But now I've kind of gotten used to it, and sometimes I find myself trying to deflect a projectile only to get reminded painfully that that's not how that works. Anyway, Hey there, fugitive soul. A horrifying spectre will eat me. Just pray to a spectre. Ah, that's fine. We will save you. Okay, 1 out of 8. I think we're... Hold on, let's double check. Nameplate? Yeah, okay. Wait, no, not here. 33, yeah, okay. So, we got 1 out of 4 for the next reward. Right, so we had exactly... I think it's... Yeah, exactly 2/3, right? Plus 1. So, 15 more in the game, I guess. And this is... Well, I don't know that there is anything more in this upper part of this room. Not that I can get there anyway. Oh, and I was on the wrong weapon. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's fine. I don't remember exactly where it's safe. Well, it's safe here, actually. Do I return and refill my potions? I suppose I might as well. Might not be super necessary because there's probably the next checkpoint coming up kind of soon-ish, but, you know, better safe than sorry, maybe. Except that I was hoping to make slightly quicker progress. Certainly not looking like I will, but, you know, it's fine. Okay. So, yeah, those guys will do that. Interesting. Okay, so when those projectiles actually hit the ground, they just despawn instead of spawning an ice clump. Not sure if that's really helpful knowledge, but it's something. Okay. All right, nothing down there. So that was just the owl and the thing. Let's get up here. Same room, but just to confirm. Yeah, no, that's just the path I climbed up. And I think really the only purpose of the upper part of this room is to get to that platform with a fugitive soul in the room before. So, you know. Oh yeah, this. Definitely can't climb up there. Or, actually, I didn't try that. But can't you? I mean, you're gonna get knocked back from the damage, but I think if you really wanted to, you could tank the damage. I'm curious, but... That's not. Ah, yes, and this is just blocked off by a door that we have to open from somewhere else. So, down it is. Nothing here. Get another door to open from below. And... nothing to do here but to just do a leap of faith into an invisible wall. Can't go any further than this. Yeah, there's a ledge. And, well, at first I was confused as to what this might be. I mean, it's obviously some sort of fortress, right? I mean, lots of weaponry here. Siege weaponry. But it's actually the dispatch station. Yeah, certainly didn't expect it. I mean, I don't know. From the descriptions I've heard, right, it seemed like more of a administrative place where they just organize the Guardians of Death. But it turns out that that's more like a martial arts school of some sort, a dojo, I guess. Christian, so much work. Is there anyone who can do this for me? Why don't you do it yourself, though? Oh, hey, I'm really busy right now. Can you help me with taking care of some specters? It's fine, it's not that difficult. There have been too many specters appearing around the frozen plateau. How about taking care of 20,000 of them? I mean 2,000, I can read. Ah, I spoke incorrectly. I can't leave all that to you. Take care of 50 of them for me. That's more reasonable. I'll assume you'll take care of them. I knew I could count on you. And there we go. Second quest. Kirschian's request. Press select to see available quests. Yes. In fact, it is here now. Kirschian's request. And it is the third one in the list, so that really makes me think that I just missed the first one. I wonder how. I mean, it's very possible that they're just not in order, and this, you know, the first one in the list, the top one in the list, will pop up later. But it seems a little bit unlikely, right? So, yeah. I wonder, though, how I could have missed that, and if I really did miss it, or if it's just a matter of finding some NPC out in the world in one of the earlier areas, somewhere I just happened to not backtrack to, and they would give me a quest. It's something that I might end up looking up if I don't actually find it by the time it seems like we're getting close to the end, you know? Because the first quest we completed did give us, did unlock a secret skill for us, right? A secret perk. Yeah, these guys are just training here, and there's the Master, Dispatch Manager. The sacrifice and dedication that pours out from Purgatory, the willpower and courage to refrain from sin, and the determination to complete assigned tasks and goals. What could you possibly accomplish with weak willpower? Yeah, right. Anyway, there are these guys. I can't talk to them. They also interrupt their training, I suppose, for some reason. Hello, welcome to the dispatch station. The dispatch station manages and gives orders to all Guardians of Death. All Guardians of Death follow the orders given by the dispatch station. Their primary missions are to harvest souls, explore, deliver intelligence, and guide souls. What brings you to the dispatch station? Well, I can't actually tell you, I think. Guardians of Death. A pure, sinless soul can become a Guardian of Death. They postpone their reincarnation to stay in Purgatory and assist in the cycle of life. They receive training based on their assigned roles of Messenger, Reaper, and Pathfinder. And once they complete their training, they become official Guardians of Death. Of course, outstanding Guardians of Death can be assigned to different roles as well. There is a Guardian of Death who is skilled in all roles. Oh, that's me, right? And that would be the Guardian of Death, Sul. Oh. I'm sure you can also learn incredible skills by completing your missions. Well, incredible. Wait. Oh, is that actually a hint as to do quests to unlock extra special skills? Complete your missions? I don't know. Bookkeeper, did you have something you want to ask me? Well, I guess, yeah. The registry? I'm a bit tired. Can you ask me later? I'm kinda under the weather today. Well, hey, didn't I tell you already? I'm tired today. Just ask me next time. When is next time, though? Are you not listening to a word I say? Get out of my sight. All right? No, not all right. I need info, man. Okay, fine. Hey there, boss. I don't recognize you. Ignoring the procedures of Purgatory, and you even have a nameplate. Is there no special reason for this? If there is no special reason for this, you and the one who gave you the nameplate will be held responsible. I mean, there is a reason, though. So, to summarize what you've told me, your father's death doesn't match the registry, and now he's become a fugitive soul in Purgatory? And you're looking for the Guardian of Death that brought your father here? Well, first off, it seems there's been a misunderstanding. Your father's soul was reaped at the time that was written on the registry at the reincarnation station. I don't see what the problem is. Are you sure the registry at the reincarnation station said something different? That's strange. I'll contact the reincarnation station and look into this. Oh, and there were 2 Guardians of Death that were assigned to reap your father's soul. The Reaper that took your father's soul from the world of the living, the Reaper Sul. Oh ho. And the one who guided your father through Purgatory, the guide Sen. Sen is currently on a mission at the peak of the Frozen Plateau. You should go see them first. Guess I should. I should have some more information on the registry by the time you're back. It's the Frozen Plateau seal. It should help you get there. And just like that, we get this ability, the Power Leap. While in Decroak form, hold down Y to charge. I was totally expecting the upward attack to basically function the same as the, regular charge attack and downward attack, just with holding up. But never mind. This actually gives Decroak a use for the, of the Y button, which I guess is also okay. Release it to perform a powerful leap that can destroy certain walls, or, well, ceilings in this case. They gave you a nameplate? I should give them a call. Highly irregular. It's fine, then. And you are Servant 2. Are you a living Guardian of Death? Are they so desperate that they're bringing living beings over to Purgatory? There's been a shortage of worthy souls, so they're lacking in Guardians of Death. There have also been several Guardians of Death who have fallen to specters. We might have to lower the barrier of entry for becoming a Guardian of Death. Well, good luck. Are you saying that I'm somehow not worthy or something? Did you know that Guardians of Death are given weapons that match their roles? Reapers are given a scythe, since they have to reap souls. Pathfinders are given powerful weapons since they have to keep souls safe while leading them. Messengers are given special weapons that aid in exploration. In order to become a Guardian of Death who can use every weapon, you need to train, and then train some more. Yeah, or you can just be super gifted like me and be able to perfectly use everything just without any extra training. Is this also some sort of siege weapon actually? What is this? A big conch shell? But more importantly, we got one of these things here. You're not already tired, are you? Here we go again. Traditionally, one must willingly go through such mental training in order to rule from above. Especially those like us. Hey, where are you going? Come back right now. Okay. Not quite sure what that's all about, but if we look at the inventory now, that was indeed another mirror fragment. A faint figure sways. Oh, right, and also... Hold on. I guess I should demonstrate this well. We'll have plenty of time to see what this does, but yeah, that actually jumps pretty high up. And let's actually head outside here. Oh, right. Forgot about this cutscene. Hold on then. What is it now? While I was pursuing the one I previously told you about, a corrupted red fugitive spirit. Look here, Guardian of Death, Sul. Are we really talking about this again? I thought I told you that I would look into it. Okay then, let's hear it. I'll be the judge of how serious it is. According to the red fugitive spirit, someone injected it with sin. The process in which it was corrupted matches that of the Duradamian. It must have been done by the same being. And it also said that its soul was exploited. Its soul was exploited? I have no idea what that means. I haven't gotten to the bottom of what sort of phenomenon or act it is as of yet. I was wondering if you knew anything about it. Sul, you seem very agitated right now. Are you really going to believe the words of a red fugitive soul? Their very existence is a blight on Purgatory, and they're constantly breaking the rules of the world. Are you really repeating the words of such a being to me as if it's the truth? I'm disappointed that you lack such critical thinking. And I'm sure you didn't even see it being injected with sin and becoming corrupted yourself, right? How hopeless you are, that you would trust the words of liars without a second thought. But, hey, I think you need to take a break. You can leave now. I'm sure he'll start suspecting me now. I'm pretty sure he already did. He knows too much for me to just use him. I guess I'll need to do something about that. Uh-oh. Sul. You are too smart. You don't make for a very good evil minion. Anyway, so yeah, you jump that high, almost to the ceiling. And it's always a fixed height, unless you hit the ceiling, I suppose. And you can actually jump once after this. You don't get your double jump, only one extra jump after it. And by the way, while charging you cannot move, and yeah, you obviously can only do it on the ground. But needless to say, it's pretty good. And, well, there is a breakable ceiling here. Don't know if I saw that right away, but it's, I mean, if you can tell if you look carefully, because these ceilings, these breakable ceiling blocks look a bit different than other parts of the ceiling. Anyway, so that is that. Do we have any reason to talk to anyone again? I don't think so. I think we're good. Anyway, so that is that. Well, okay, right. We got another mirror fragment, and I was going to mention that, well, obviously with the high jump, we can now definitely make it to that platform there that seemed completely out of reach before. Honestly, I forget. Did I go back to pick up this one? I think I did? Wait. I did, didn't I? Yeah, probably. It's, you know, it's a bit of a shame that the fragments are still on the map even after you collected them. Well, obviously now that we can break the ceilings, there are a couple more places here. There's that there. There was... Oh yeah, there was... Maybe most importantly, or... Well, maybe not most importantly, but... there is another boss that is presumably going to give us one of the flowers that we can access now. And maybe another place or two with breakable ceilings specifically. Is there anything in here? I don't see anything right now, so maybe not. Still missing something in here though, but I think that's almost certainly got to do with those blade barriers that I still don't know what to do with because, I mean, obviously high jump or super leap or whatever it's actually called is not going to help with that, but, well, what we can do is obviously do this. I'm still curious as to whether you could have done this by just tanking damage. You know what, I'm curious. You can? Yeah, you absolutely can. It's, I mean, you take a couple of hits of damage, but I could have absolutely made it past here. I wonder if the speedrun somehow skips... No, it wouldn't be possible, right? Surely there must be places where you absolutely have to use the high jump. Ouch, okay. I forget how long that lingers. Also, why am I actually playing as the Croak? Who knows? Alright, we are also starting to do Kirschian's request. It's literally just kill 50 enemies. And, you know, it sounds like a lot, but it just, you know, it just happens naturally. Oh, right. This section here. Time yourself with those things. No problem. This one's a little bit trickier. Thankfully, you can hold the charge as long as you like. Oof. Oof. Was there? Wait. No, there wasn't. I guess if that wall was fake, you wouldn't collide with it in the first place. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Right, here we want to switch back. We're on the correct weapon. Make sure. And we glide through like this. Okay. Oh, this place. Yeah, I kind of hated this. I mean, in theory, it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple what you need to do here, but in practice, maybe not so much. Oh god, what? How do I not get the timing here? It's so easy to, yeah, lose your rhythm. Ah, what? Oh, my double jump was not ready and I'm taking tons of damage. Oof. Yeah, this is pretty much like the first time around. I thought I was going to be able to deal with this a little bit better, but not really. Okay. Oof. Ah, no, then I got hit by that guy because reasons. Oh, they also teleport. I don't know if we actually saw that before, but yeah. They do. Oof. Alright, okay. We open this. I think that opens the door... that opens up the vertical shaft all the way to the bottom if we want to return that way. Which, you know... Ah, okay. It's kind of tight. Kind of a tight opening to slip into. I don't know. I don't remember if I wanted to go down that way, but we can easily climb back up once we do, so let's head up here first. Ah, yes, okay. Good choice, because this actually goes to the door. The teleport door. We definitely want that unlocked as always. Oh god. Yeah, you know. It's fine. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in there. Okay, oh! Thankfully, normal enemies don't deal contact damage. Oh, there was a breakable ceiling there. But that's okay. Kind of want to make a beeline for this place anyway. You know what? I think I should be able to just, yeah, bypass that enemy. Sentinel says, yes, that's it, right? Okay. Not quite sure what that's about. There's a breakable ceiling there as well. Yeah. Okay, 32% done with the request. Just get the bird like that, because why not? Just because we can. More money? 286. Oh, we do want the map. Oh, also, oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so I briefly went through this room before, right? On the way to the one with the door. And this is basically exactly the same thing that happened originally. And I saw the map icon here, and I thought, wait a second. Has the map always been revealed? Like, has the location of the map vendor always been revealed even before we had the proper map? Because not all icons appear on these, these rudimentary maps. Obviously, we don't know, we don't see the locations, or we don't see if a room has a fugitive soul or a dawn, or I suppose those would be the main things. I guess the notebook would also be a thing that's only marked after you actually unlock the room. Save points are also not marked, right? No, they're not. The teleport door is, thankfully. The quest giver is, for some reason. But yeah, apparently this is one of those locations. I mean, it's super nice. I think in the past I probably just ended up entering the room with the map and with the map vendor and getting it immediately. So I didn't really ever have a chance to see, that I had been to the correct room but missed it. So yeah, or maybe I did see that and just forgot about it. Either way, it's really nice to know that it's over there, and obviously I'm going to make a beeline for that, because that is my absolute favorite thing to get. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a bit awkward. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can get one of those guys at one go. You probably can if you... Yeah, I mean, you probably can. They start charging up their attack, but it takes a moment to actually, to actually happen. Anyway, we got drifting ice blocks. Was the vendor actually just up here? Sure enough. Okay, awesome. And we definitely have enough money for it as well. Ho ho ho, exploring is exciting. It sure is. I do need a map, of course. If you reach the highest peak in the frozen lands and look out into the distance, you'll see a breathtaking sight. I mean, I'm sure that's true. We'll see, though, if the game actually represents that graphically, or, if we just have to take its word for it. Hey, have you ever experienced a blizzard? Well, no, neither in-game nor in real life. Ha ha ha, I thought my soul would freeze and disappear. If you reach the highest peak in the frozen lands and look out into the distance, you'll see a breathtaking sight. You should stop by and experience it yourself. Well, I guess we're headed there. Also, most importantly, of course, we got the map. So, quickly checking if I missed anything here. Ooh, wait, maybe I did. I don't know. I mean, the ceiling there, like, the part that's more or less centered right now. See that indentation there, right? It's not just me. It definitely looks a bit weird. I don't know if that's only because it's right next to one of those spike patches. Maybe it is. Maybe that's why it is. Maybe that's why it looks like an indentation, but it really isn't. But definitely something I want to double check. Right, there's the mirror fragment, of course. It doesn't look like we're missing anything in these earlier rooms. I did collect the soul there, of course. Right, the map unfortunately does not show waterfalls and certain other things, so as always, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing for sure. Okay. Well, while we're here, I guess we're gonna see if we can go all the way up. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can. How did I do it? Is it just a matter of doing that? Uh-oh. Maybe from here? Oh yeah, you can totally do that. And that gets you to this interesting room. Yeah, the X room, as I ended up calling it, which has a save point and an opening in the ceiling here. And it has the next notebook. However, in order to get to it, that takes a bit of doing. But that's not the only interesting thing about this. So we're gonna have to open a couple of doors to gain access to that block there. Right. The first interesting, or the most interesting room here certainly is this one, which has another boss, apparently, another optional boss, presumably with another one of the flowers. In fact, we're missing 3 still, okay, but we know the locations of 2 of the bosses now. One we could access right now if we wanted to. Down in the mines. Right, this here, however, like, what do you do about this? It looks like you're gonna have to open this from the left side, except we can do this. And I wasn't sure at the time, and I'm still not 100% sure if it's just an oversight. I think it is because... No, wait, it's not, actually. Never mind. Because it turns out you cannot enter from the top. I did try that, even though if you look at this, at the layout here, obviously it looks like you're supposed to, you know, go through this room from below, climb up, fight the boss, and then, you know, you glide down that vertical corridor back into the, you know, back to toward the bottom of the X room. And I did confirm you can climb those diagonals, taking some damage. And I did confirm that indeed the door up there is just closed from the right side. You have to open it from inside, which makes sense. So, in other words, you are meant to actually break this thing in the way that I did, or maybe there is going to be some other way, because this is actually as far as I was able to make it into this room. This over here is a door, of course, and we got more breakable walls in the sides of this vertical shaft here. The problem is, you obviously cannot charge your regular punch, frog punch, in the air. You cannot jump while charging it, and unfortunately, these projectiles here prevent you from doing that, because once they hit you, they even knock you out if you jump. So I cannot do the same thing I did to get this far, to break this area here, to break the next one. So I can only assume, I spent a lot of time here, and I guess I'm in the process of doing the same thing again. I spent quite a bit of time looking around to really make sure... Well, okay, I can't... Wait, is it actually that I think it's yeah, I can't grab the door. Oh, there's a guy up there. Who's that? That is in the boss room. I guess that's gonna be the boss then. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even catch that sneak peek last time, so that's new. Anyway, yeah, I found no way to break these, and I can only assume that there's gonna be some kind of Decroak upgrade that allows us to, I don't know, break these just with break walls like that with normal attacks in the air, or charge while in the air. I don't know why I did that. Or something, because I just couldn't find a way in. And you definitely have to enter from the bottom and exit at the top, not the other way around. Anyway, back to the X room, I suppose. In order to get to the notebook thing, you have to put in a bit of work, unfortunately. That opens from this side, mysteriously. Over 50% done with the quest, that's nice. Right, there's this whole lower part, where you could just glide down with the umbrella and shorten this trip a little bit. Not really sure what the point is. Yeah, I mean, there's really no good reason to take the long way. Well, I suppose you have to take the longer way if you want to go back up. So there's that. We got this over here leading back to the central room with the teleporter. And also going across like this. Honestly, right now I can't remember if I even went that way. I think I did. But I want to focus on getting the book first, I suppose. Getting that out of the way. Unlocking all the secrets. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a platform here? I guess not. Never mind. Oops. And how am I supposed to get through this? I guess I'm kind of supposed to do something like this and just sail over that, just barely over that ice block. Okay, you can get them before they attack you. Good to know. It's a little bit tight, but not really a problem. Okay. Right. Here we actually have these platforms. You can just casually walk across like that. And we got more up here as well. Nothing down there. Just some more not too difficult platforming. And all of that just to make it to the top of the X room. Now, as I said, there is no reason to climb up the left side there, because that's just a dead end, but of course we want to make it into these various little side chambers. And it's a little bit mean that the game kind of makes you climb up here twice, because obviously we got the dawn on one side and we got another little alcove on the other side that just has a chest, but I still want to collect it, of course. The dawn is obviously the much more interesting reward, but I want them both, so... Well, anyway. We also got a couple of switches, of course. The first is here. And this is actually where I've noticed for the first time that, of course you can tell, because the map shows doors while they're closed, right? There used to be a closed door blocking up that other little alcove there. So you kind of have to go down the path with the chest anyway if you want to unlock the book. But I wonder if I'm just gonna try to well, we'll see. First, we're gonna want to do something like this, tank some damage, I guess. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to do that, but let's hit that. That unlocks or opens the door down there, so we now have access to the block to push onto the switch and get the book. Let's grab the chest, I suppose. There you go. We have all of our heals, so we should be good to do this, even if it's, you know, a bit sketchy. Oh, definitely heal up. Okay. No way I can mess this up now. I saw the waterfall and was afraid, but of course you're guaranteed to be gliding. You're guaranteed to be protected by the umbrella because you're gliding currently, so yeah, never mind. So that worked. And there is a save point to restore my heals, so it's all good. Thankfully I was able to do it in one go this time. So that already saved a little bit of time, although I might have spent more time explaining everything, so who knows. I'm not dead. I'm just sleeping forever. Well, I guess that's the same thing? I don't know, Kim-chan. Maybe it is. Anyway, thanks for the dawn. That's second one. So, how do we spend that? Now, originally, I spent it on Charge Faster. Because I was thinking maybe this applies to the leap charge as well. I'm not sure if it does. If it does, the effect is kind of subtle. It definitely makes a difference for your regular punch, which is the icon that it shows here, so that makes sense. It definitely makes the punch really fast, actually. So if I wanted to use that offensively, this would definitely seem like a solid choice. However, it did not seem to make the leap charge any faster, or at the very least not significantly faster, and I only picked that because I thought that maybe you needed to do that in order to be able to charge fast enough to, you know, break that wall there, the same way you did the first one in the room. but I could not do it with the upgrade, so that turned out to be a waste of points. Well, not entirely, because again, the charge, the regular attack charge is much faster, but I'm really not sure how much use I was going to get out of that, so I think in this case I'm going to hold on to those points a little bit longer, and I'm not entirely sure what to do with them. I think, actually, I mean, I would like to get more. Oh, right, another thing, I don't know, at some point I did figure out what was going on with this potion efficiency being locked all this time, right? And it says it requires a special ability, but I technically knew that. It says that even when you're not really missing an ability, you're just missing a prerequisite skill, right? Like it says the same thing here, but obviously we're just missing magnetic. So getting magnetic will unlock access to this. And I also didn't realize, I thought for some reason that requisition was just a prerequisite for expert purifier, but clearly it's not, because we already have that. Instead, both expert purifier and requisition are both prerequisites, and this inside I suppose as well, for potion efficiency. You just have to get all of the above skills, basically. I just misread what the arrows meant in this particular arrangement, but that's gotta be it. Of course, the problem is that, you know, that's gonna be another 3 points, I suppose, to unlock these, and then another 3 to get the potion efficiency. Definitely worth it in the long run, but a bit of an investment. So I think what I'm gonna get next, even though I'm curious about dash attack, but I might want to get the ironclad defense finally, because there, I mean, this area has a lot of environmental obstacles, you know, and it's definitely not gonna get any easier. Navigation and exploration and you know, platforming are not gonna get any easier from here on out, so that seems like a good thing to get. Anyway, we got the research data on human nature. Humans are born good. Humans are born evil. Human nature is neither good nor evil and is guided only by desire. Good and evil coexist within human nature. Good and evil coexist within human nature, and humans are the ones who choose to be good or evil. Human nature is good, and emotion can cloud human nature and is therefore evil. Okay. Emotions are evil. Banish all emotions. Gotcha. I'll keep working on it. Okay, awesome. So we got everything out of this room, at least. As far as I can tell, we cannot make it up to that boss, but you know, it's not too unexpected, because it's basically the same as with the room in the mines, right? Where now we have the ability, we unlocked in the next area after the mines, basically, we unlocked the ability to visit this. So maybe we'll just have to wait and see what we get in the next area after the Frozen Plateau, and then it's gonna become obvious how we deal with these barriers here that we can't break. There's gotta be a way. Right, do I stop here? 48 minutes? I mean, this seems about the same kind of progress I made originally. Although it might have taken me a little bit longer. I feel like I can maybe get a little bit more done. How are we doing on the quest progress? 66% only, okay. I mean, I could go out of my way and just fight more things on purpose to get that done, because of course we have to go back down there to turn in the quest, or I could just keep exploring. Maybe I'm just gonna drop down and check out the room that's below the teleport, because I honestly don't fully remember what that was. I don't think there's any reason to... Oh! Never mind, I didn't find that last time. Well, turns out that it's a good thing I had to repeat this episode, because I definitely missed that at first. Huh, I wonder how, because do I just do this? Oh yeah, okay, that's how you do that. Pretty sure I missed this one. That obviously doesn't show up on the map until you... even with the full map. You died, I died, we all died. This world will fall. Don't be so negative, man. Okay, awesome. Well, that's great. 2 out of 6. 2 out of 8. 2 out of 4 for our reward. Right. Sure, let's head down here. Like I said. Let's fight more enemies. These big guys are basically worth 3. Because they spawn 2 more enemies and they do count towards completion. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'll just complete the quest naturally, even if I don't specifically go out of my way to kill more enemies, but, you know. Actually, we're getting pretty close at this point. It's only 10 more enemies, right? Nice. Got him while he was trying to teleport away. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check, but I don't think there is anything to check here. Right? But while we're here, we might as well. Yeah, no, it just looks like it. There's nothing there. Fair enough. Well, now we're kind of here. You know what? I'm actually gonna just fight more enemies, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn in the quest right away. Just to get that out of the way. We're gonna return there anyway, right? Because we're supposed to report back to the master of the station after we find... You know, after we reach the peak. But yeah. I will just finish a quest right now, just to get that out of the way. Well, that took basically no time at all, but, you know. Anyway. Here we are. Don't get stuck on random walls, please. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi. I'd like to show you my appreciation by taking off your hat. That's awfully nice of you. Thanks, hahaha. Kirshian's request completed quests. Messenger's intuition. A bell can be heard when near a secret area. Right. I knew I was going to get another skill, of course, but honestly I had forgotten which one it was. Press start to learn hidden perks. Unfortunately, yeah, we still have to actually learn it. So, right, and it did actually appear in the messenger tree, which I did not expect. Originally. Messenger's intuition, right. A bell can be heard when near a secret area. I'm guessing that means... Well, I don't know that. I haven't actually unlocked this. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work. How noticeable it's going to be. And if it's based on proximity or as soon as you enter the room. And if what kinds of secrets it actually reacts to. If it's only things like, you know, walls that disappear once you enter a secret passage. Or... other types of secret as well. This might absolutely help me with finding those, you know, couple of things, the last 5% for some of these areas. However, it's not really going to help me with the with things like those blade barriers that I know exist somewhere. I've seen them before, and they're not really hidden. You just have to know where they are because the map doesn't tell you. So unfortunately, like, I think that's the case in Barren Ground specifically. So it might not help there. However, it might actually help in the Kingdom of Yama, because here I'm just not aware of where those missing 4% are. Except, well, I mean, they're possibly behind that door. I just don't know how to get there unless it's just from Underground Waterway. Which might be the next area anyway. So, yeah, I don't know how useful it is going to be at this point, because we've found so much already, and the things that we haven't. I don't know if the secret detector is necessarily going to help with that, and it is 3 skill points, you know. I don't know. It's nice that that's an option, but I'm just not 100% sure if I should make that a priority, once I can get it. Either way, I think, yeah, looking at the timer now, well, I still want to look at this room here, room below the teleport. I think there might not be a whole lot going on there. I don't remember what it was like, as I said. I think I'll pause again, climb back up, and, you know, see if we can finish that one before ending the episode. Okay, I climbed all the way back up here. I guess we never actually were here. Yeah, never even opened this, so that's semi-helpful, I guess. Whoops, let's not fall all the way down, though, if we can help it. Now, what was this room? Okay, it does just connect back up to the teleport, so that's good. What else is there, though? I don't know. Don't remember. I mean, there is this owl thing, and how did I fall off the platform? I have no idea. There is a sin refill here. That's really all that's up here. Yeah, I mean, surely, okay, I mean, you can kind of tell that there is gonna be more to this. How much more and what exactly, who knows. Some platforming to do here. Nothing too egregious. The ceiling's not suspicious here, I don't think. I keep thinking that I can still dodge in time out of the way of those rocks and then keep getting hit anyway. Yeah, this is kind of awkward because those things linger so much and then the next one comes so quickly. But that worked. Ah! Yeah, well, there's clearly more going on here, except it's another one of these stupid things. Ugh. Let me deal with them already. Come on. Okay, anyway, I guess that's... At least that answers that. We can just ignore you, owl. Save up here. We don't have to return to the tavern yet, because we don't have enough to turn in. So, no reason to do that. Yeah, next time we can just focus on making our way toward the destination. Toward the east, or the right, or whichever way you want to look at it. 38% Frozen Plateau. Actually, that doesn't sound like that much, even though it looks like we've explored a good portion of it. Anyway, yeah, next time we're going to continue exploring, getting closer to the point that I reached last time. Definitely made more progress, I think, in this episode than I did in the original first episode out of the two that were lost, so that's good. And I discovered a couple of new things. Well, at least a fugitive soul I missed before, so again, good thing I did this. You know, it's all for the better, as it turns out. Mostly. Either way, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.